Well, joining me now is the journalist and royal author Tina Brown, Talk TV's Paula Rowan Adrian, and Richard Tice, plus Sunday Times royal editor Roya Nikkhah and DailyMail.com columnist Maureen Callaghan across the pond in America. So welcome. This is probably the greatest panel ever assembled, and quite rightly too. Let me start with the Queen of royal books. The Queen actually of magazine editing as well. The Queen in many different spheres. Tina Brown, I really wanted you on the show about this because it's been rumbling on now for, a long time. What is your summary of where we are with Harry?
Well, the interesting part is, there's an expression in therapy, which is the extinction burst, right? That when sometimes patients sort of act it all out, like throw it all out, and that's it. It's an extinction burst, and then they're calm. So the question is this the Harry's extinction burst? But the problem is with him is that he's so much in his own bubble that he's not thinking about or caring really about how these bullets land. He is right now like in his Apache helicopter, like firing these,
Right.
But here's the thing. He regarded the Taliban as he says, very unattractively as sort of just objects, things on a chessboard.
Chess pieces, yeah.
But the people he's hurling these bullets at this time, these are real people, right?
Yeah,
they
sure.
are his family. So how does he imagine that this extinction burst can now be followed with reconciliation? Because it's like they've been left like bleeding on, like reeling, and helicopters, sort of propellers going in their face. How can they be ready for it? He's basically said, "I'm going to just like annihilate you all. Now I'm ready to reconcile."
Yeah, to me, it's
very strange.
Well, to me, it's a complete joke. Let's bring in Roya. Roya, you're very plugged in with the royals and the palaces. What has been the reaction of the royal family? Just a little bit that I know is that they're utterly staggered by what they've been reading and hearing, deeply hurt and incredibly angry. And in Prince William's case, very, very, very angry.
Piers, I would say all of the above. Pretty dismayed, I think, by the level of detail that Harry has chosen to go into. And I think, one of the sort of ongoing themes here, and I've really felt it as I've read the book, and these extraordinarily personal conversations with members of his family emerge, you sort of wonder how he might have reacted if the shoe had been on the other foot and members of his family had, put into a book those kind of conversations. The royal family are pretty cross, pretty angry, pretty devastated and upset. But I do really think that they will still continue to absorb all of this and keep on and carry on silently. I don't think we're going to get any kind of big on-the-record reaction. I think the hope with the royal family is this, when Harry's finally done his last interview, whenever that might be, this will burn out, and then possibly reconciliation may begin, but that's not going to happen anytime soon, I don't think.
I can't imagine it happening at all. If this was my family, I'd never want to see that person again.